Hi, my name is George Tallabas, and I'm an associate broker with RE/MAX Executives here in Southwest Idaho. Today is September 13, 2021, and I wanted to talk to you folks today about commercial real estate. What do I know about commercial real estate? Many of you know that I started my career in February of 1980, and I've sold a lot of residential real estate in the Valley, and I've sold an awful lot of land in Idaho and Oregon. What many of you do not know is that I am a CCIM candidate, Certified Commercial Investment Manager candidate, and I've closed over $5 million worth of real estate here in the Valley. And so basically my commercial real estate career started in the mid-'80s. I was hired by the owners of a vet clinic at the corner of North Illinois and Marble Front to list that vet clinic that was commercially zoned. The Country Maverick store representatives contacted me, and I sold them that location, which they still occupy today. And so fast forwarding, by the late 80s, early 90s, Stacy's Used Car, Lester Stacy, hired me to list their car lot that they had listed there on 10th Avenue in Caldwell. A representative from Carl's Jr. contacted me, flew in from California to Boise. I met him at a Pioneer Title office in Boise, and we consummated a contract for their purchase of that location, which they still occupy there today. By the early 90s, I had the privilege of meeting Larry Kiesler, the founder of Norco. And Mr. Kiesler spoke at a function in Caldwell, and I was pretty amazed by his knowledge and the way he spoke. I befriended him, we talked, we liked each other, and he said to me, "Can you help me find a location in Canyon County? I want to locate Norco into Canyon County." And I said I'd be happy to help him. Within 30 to 45 days, I found a location between Caldwell and Nampa that he eventually purchased, and that was their first store in Canyon County. They were there for several years until they moved to another location and then to the current location that they have now in Nampa. And that was a tremendous experience. By the late 90s, Southland Corporation hired me to sell several closed 7-Eleven stores. They owned all the 7-Eleven stores in the country, and they hired me to sell several of them in Idaho and Oregon because I was licensed in both states at the time. And one of the locations that I sold for them is in Caldwell at 521 North 10th Avenue. Ship It store is right there right now. I sold that to a local investor that still owns that store today, and that was the Ship It store. So in 2015, I also had the owner of Hoffman Sheet Metal at 5th Street in Chicago contact me, frustrated. She said that they had had Hoffman Sheet Metal listed for 5 years with 3 different agents and nothing had happened. No offers, no communication, nothing. She asked me if I would help her, and I said I would. I listed the property for the exact same price of $375,000 that she had had it listed for 5 years. And many had told her that it was just overpriced. Well, I explained some different financing options for them, for the owners, and they liked it. Within 45 days, I had that property sold for full price of $375,000. And they were thrilled that they could finally sell that commercial building after struggling for 5 years to sell it. This afternoon at 4 o'clock, I'm meeting with some farmers east of Caldwell that are hiring me to help them rezone some farmland into light industrial zoning. They want to rezone it and create some light industrial pads to sell off. And because I sat on the Canyon County Planning and Zoning Commission in the mid-'90s, I have a lot of experience in working with that organization that's now known as Development Services. This morning, I met the owner of 5 different commercial properties in Nampa on the boulevard, valued at over $1 million, and they're hiring me to value that property for taxation purposes. So I do a lot of that. I have several commercial investors that I'm working with, and one investor that I've worked with for over 35 years are hiring me to find them a commercial industrial pad where they can buy it and build a big commercial industrial building. And I'm still working with out-of-state buyers today to bring them into any commercial and light industrial buildings that I find that they like to invest in. So anyway, that's what I'm doing and will be doing more of later in my career. If you have any questions about this or need any references at all, my information will be at the end of the video and below in the description. Thank you so much for listening to me. Have a great day. Bye.